So, coming back to the language. Which language should you choose? And actually there are three different situations. The first one would be if you want only to issue your security token in the member state of the issuer, which would be, for example, if you are in Cyprus, a Cypriotic entity, which would then be Cyprus. So the language to use would then be home member state language, which would be Greek here. Yeah? So next scenario would be one or more member states, excluding the member state of the issuer. So if you are a Cyprus company, but you don't want to sell your security tokens in Cyprus, but only in Germany, France, Italy, Spain, and so on, then the language accepted by those member states, yeah, which would be quite a lot of work, or you can also choose a language customary in the sphere of international finance, which is English in most cases. Yeah, so just draft the prospectus in English and everything will be fine. Or the third scenario would be one or more member states, including the home member state of the issuer. So in that scenario, for example, if you come from Greece, you will have to draft the prospectus in Greek, because it's the home member state's language, and the language accepted by the competent authorities of the other states you want to address, or English again. Yeah. So best thing you can do whenever you want to use the European passport, just draft it in English. Okay, so besides the security prospectus, which is here the fourth point, what other legal documents do you need to draft when doing this? Yeah, so first of all, of course, you will have to draft token terms. What exactly is the security behind the token? How does that work? What rights has the investor? What rights has the issuer? What is the runtime of the security? And of course, a very important point, a consistent connection of rights, of the investor rights to the token, just to make sure that once the token is transferred to another investor, the rights are still associated with the token. Yeah? That really has to be absolutely clear. Because if not, it may happen that the token is somewhere and the security rights of the investor remain with the old person, yeah, with the old investor. So the legal mechanism of token transfer is something you have to include in the token terms as well. That's legal work. You don't have to solve those problems, but that is what I would do. Second will be the terms of token sale, of course. So there you will have to state what is the date of the offering, how does the offering work, are there discounts, bonuses, everything possible. Legal mechanism of primary token acquisition, yeah, how does that work in the first place for the public initial offering? If you want to have a soft cap or a hard cap, you can include that here. Investor access and identification as well, because of course you have to make sure to know who exactly your investor is. Yeah? That is what you have to include into the token sale terms. And then maybe you know that still from the initial coin offering phase, when that was popular, everyone was talking about the white paper. Yeah, the white paper was the most important document of every ICO. In the world of security token offerings, I would say it's really better not to have any white paper. Yeah, because the only document which is legally binding and important is the prospectus. And of course, if you issue some other documents as well as marketing materials, in every single case you will have to make sure that the information provided in your marketing material is exactly what the prospectus states. Yeah? So if there's any difference between the prospectus and the marketing material, you will get into problems. So if you still want to issue a white paper, then make sure to have it checked by a lawyer who knows about your project and understands your project. So legally compliant marketing materials will have to be reviewed by a lawyer as well. Investor identification documentation, the acquisition process documentation, those are documents and processes you will have to set up in a legal compliant way as well. And then last but not least, the security prospectus. I already gave you the information what has to be included there. Okay, so that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you very much for your attention. Here are my contact details if interested, if you have any connection to Germany. And then, yeah,